Greetings and welcome. It is I, Toybox, America's favorite cartoon witch. Now, last weekend we had our annual designer and bootleg toy expo, assembly required. And so tonight, we have a big, exciting show for you. I'm going to unpack all of the things that I got at the show. I can't wait for all of the things you're going to see tonight. This is going to be the biggest live special we've had yet this year. Someone's calling me. This is awkward. I'm trying to do a show live, and I'm getting a phone call. I guess I'll answer it. Hello.
Hello.
Look who it is. It's Matt Cassell. I answered the phone already. Stop ringing. Matt Cassell, this is the founder and director of Assembly Required, Asheville's original and only designer toy expo. How are you, Matt?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Toybox?
Well, it is so ironic that you happened to call me just now, because we're trying to do a show about the expo, and we're in the middle of it, and you called. Now,
It's ironic.
if I can ask you, maybe since you're here, a few questions. First of all, I'd like to know what made you decide to do this big, crazy thing. We're in our 4th year now, so what made you decide to do this?
Well, I mean, I guess, honestly, I'm a fanboy at heart. You know, I love the culture, I love the community, and it was perfect for Asheville, so I just asked myself, why not?
Well, that's very interesting. And so you're a big fan of designer toys and art toys. Now, all the toys in the show are handmade by artists that they apply to be in the show, and then you curate the festival based on all the applications that you get. And since this is our 4th year now in the show, if I could ask you, what are some of the highlights over the years for you?
Oh my goodness. Over the years, well, our premiere event was incredible, you know, with the Suck Lord and Killer Bootlegs there. That was a major highlight. You can't argue that fact. But quite honestly, it's just every year getting to see the community come together and see their faces annually. It's just, quite honestly, the highlight is seeing everybody every year. It's such a joy to like get everybody together annually. That's the thing I look forward to the most.
You know, honestly, I think I have to agree with you. My favorite part is, since the first year, it seems that we have a core team of people that come back every year within the artists, and now it's like a little family, and that's the thing that I look forward to is really seeing everyone that comes and just being in the same room with them and talking about the things that we love and seeing our friends. The artists come from all over the country. We've had them from near and far every year, so that's very fascinating. And also, I was hoping that you would say the highlight every year was the after party hosted by me, but you know, you must have forgot about that.
Yeah, I dropped the ball on that one. I'm sorry.
That's quite all right. And so let me ask you one more question before we let you go, because we have a big, exciting show for you tonight. You're not going to believe all of the mountains of things that I have back here to show everyone. It's going to be very fun. I'm very excited. But what kind of things are you looking forward to in the future, or ideas that you have to build and grow? Anything about the future of the expo?
Oh my gosh, there's so many ideas about growing this expo. It just really, this was our most successful year, and we look forward to growing it in a larger space to give the artists more space and more room. And we will look forward to bringing on more artists. You know, we are restricted by the amount of space that we have, but I'm looking forward to silicone and resin pouring demos in the future. Hopefully, we'll have those in the lead up to the show. But geez, there's just so many things that we can do. But it really depends on the facility that we end up getting.
Right, right. Well, thank you so much for calling. It's lovely to see you. This was Matt Cassell, who is the founder and executive director of Assembly Required, Asheville's only designer toy expo. And look for us online. You can follow. What's your hashtags?
I don't have my hashtags ready.
Well, you can find Assembly Required on Instagram and Facebook. So you can go there and follow them. You can also find the links to the social media from the website, which is assembly-net.com? .net.
Assembly-required.net, yeah. Try to make it as complicated as possible.
So if you want to follow what's going on with the show, you can look at the website there. All right, well, thank you so much, Matt, for calling in. And now...
Thank you.
Goodbye. Let's get to the fun part, where we look at the toys! Now, this is going to be so exciting. I can't wait to show you mountains and mountains and mountains of things that we got. Before we begin, I'd like to talk a little bit about our sponsors right off the bat. First, one of our regular sponsors, since as long as I can remember, is Morgan's Comics. Morgan's Comics is the only female-owned comic book shop in Western North Carolina. And we love Morgan and we love her shop, and it is a staple in the community. And I did pick up one little item from Morgan's Comics at the show this year, so let's take a look at that. Here we go. This is going to be very cool. I'll just cut to my toy camera here. And look at that guy. I got this little beetle robot. I absolutely love it. It's very fidgety. It's got these great little, I don't know if you can hear, it's got these little clicky arms and bits in the shoulders. Great little toy. I found this bot, and Morgan's table was right across from where my table was, so I kept playing with this all day, and finally, Matt, who also works at Morgan's Comics, came over and he said, "You really want this, don't you?" And I said, "I absolutely do." And so they gave me a good deal on it, and so I got that little guy. All right, so that's exciting. Right off the bat, we have this little fun robot that we got from Morgan's Comics. Now, also, one of our sponsors for the event, and has been a sponsor as well as long as I can remember, is Orbit DVD. Orbit DVD, and there is Mark, the proprietor and owner of Orbit DVD, and I would say Orbit DVD is probably my favorite pop culture wonder emporium in town. I was in there. All right, let's just get that out of the way. All right. I was in there over Christmas and did a little bit of Christmas shopping with my friends, and they've expanded their video game selection, which is quite exciting. So if you haven't been in there in a while, stop in. It's probably my favorite place to go for treasure hunting. They have all sorts of things, movies and toys, video games, comic books, and you can find some really good deals sometimes. And also, they were recently in the news for this new mural they put up of Betty White in space, because She is now floating in space. So look at that. They were in the news for this beautiful mural of Betty White. So they're always changing out their mural, and it's very fun. So let's look at some of the things that we got from Orbit DVD. They had a little fun bin of toys. Make your own price, and if he liked your price, he would sell it to you. So we got these guys here. Let's see. We got this guy here, who's just, you know, just a regular guy. All right, so we got that guy, and also we got this one here. Now, I liked this figure quite a bit because I'm interested in perhaps making, using this as a base for a new bootleg action figure. You'll have to guess which one. Some of you out there, if you're watching, will know because I showed you at the show and told you, but take a guess in the comics. Who do you think this is going to turn out to be? Maybe we'll send you a prize if you guess it correctly and I didn't tell you. So I got that guy for purposes of molding, and I got this Sergeant Leo here. Whoop, it's a little bit blurry. There we go. A little Sergeant Leo. You know, is a vintage Ninja Turtle, so I couldn't pass it up. I don't love his outfit, but Doc Brown, no, that is incorrect. So there, we got a little Leo in army fatigues, and also I got a whole bunch of little toys in here, Happy Meal toys to go with my hamburger clown. Let's see what we got. We got a little Chicky McNug there. All right, and a hitchhiking Bart. All right, and I love this one. It's Mac tonight. Look at that. No, you're still wrong on the guesses. So I got this little Mac. Well, it is a Dr. Bones. That's what the original character is. I'm going to repurpose it as a different character. We got a little cup guy. I don't know, maybe that's a Hardee's drink or Burger King. And a couple of these Hangabers. Look at those dummies. And then I got one of these, which I absolutely love. This is the coolest one. This is the reason that I actually got the little package, because there was this little hamburger, but also it's a transformer. It's a vintage McDonald's transformer. So look at that. That's very cool. And I got that. Very excited about that. Oh, and also, finally, my favorite thing that we got for Morbid DVD right here. It's everyone's favorite amorphous sidekick canine.
Go! Jake! Jake! Jake!
It's Jake! Jake the dog! Look at that! So we love Jake the dog. He's one of my favorite cartoon characters, so I couldn't pass this one up.
Go! Jake! Jake! Jake!
Yes, Jake, Jake, Jake. All right, my little headphone fell out. Hold on, let me put that back in. All right, so those were from our sponsors, and that's some very fun stuff there. We're all excited about that, but we haven't even begun to dig into what we got from Assembly Required. Now, last year, if you didn't know, of course, because of the pandemic, we were unable to do the show live and in person. So we did a version of it called Virtually Assembled. It was 16 hours of programming. I myself curated the animation track. There's an animation track, there's interviews with artists, there's talking about all the shows in the festival, and if you look down in the description below, you can find the link to the Assembly Required YouTube channel, and you can check that out and see some of the things that happened last year It's very cool. It's a very entertaining program, and you can binge watch it. It's literally 16 hours long, so it's lots and lots of content, and it's never boring. I'm in there like probably every 15 minutes, so you know. Anyway, last year we had virtually assembled, and look at that. There's this was made by our good friend Max Blank, and there's the poster, and he designed this toy based on that poster there. There you go. And there is Matt and Figure Fetish here, and Mr. Blank and me. So this was an exclusive toy that came out last year. You may have seen this when we did the Mr. Blank episode from Mr. Blank Toys. So that's very cool. So I wanted to re-show that because I'm going to show you all some things that we got from our show last year. And this is very exciting. So first off, we got this package here. It's from Slug Toys. Slug Toys. There we go. So from Slug Toys, we got a couple little things. First of all, we got some very cool stickers. You know I love the stickers, so let's see. We can show those. A little holographic one there in silver and in black from Slug Toys. And if you know me, you know one thing that I love is coffee. And another thing that I love is robots. So Slug Toys had the genius idea of putting them both together and making this little coffee bot. Look at how cool that is. I think it's absolutely delightful. And you can take the coffee pot and put it under there like that, and he can brew his own coffee. Look at that. And it has opposable arms. You can move the arms. Coffee bot, yes. And just so you know, all of the toys that we show here tonight, there are links down in the description to find these people's stores so you could own one of these for your very own. So I got that little coffee bot from Slug Toys, and then also, as a bonus, they sent me this. Look at this. Aww. It's a little baby one. They sent me a bonus little baby one. Isn't that cute? So we love that, and we got that from Slug Toys. So check out what they do. I think I was looking at their website today, and they still have some in their shop. So that's what we got from Slug Toys. And let's see. Next, I have my little cheat sheet here so I can not forget any of the things that we have. Aha! Next, we have some things from Fiend. Fiend, which is our good friend Marty, who has been part of the expo since the beginning, every single year. And friends, I have to tell you, he's probably the nicest person in the entire bootleg toy industry. Really a sweetheart. I enjoy spending time with him. We did a little pop-up event in Athens, Georgia over the summer, and I always like to see him. And he brings his daughter with him, Ren, who is also delightful. So let's see, we got some things from Fiend. Let's just pull all of this out and take a look. First of all, let's see. Let's get rid of this box here. And first of all, we got a little cool, very cool pin. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. Very cool pin. And a logo sticker, also hologram sticker. And I got a little note here to Toybox, and it says, thank you for your patience and support and your kind and inspirational artist spotlight during Virtually Assembled. I look forward to seeing you again in person. Meanwhile, I have shipped this plague hound with the head detached. It protects it from transit, less likely to break. Also lets you switch out heads, which I have included for extra fun. Best wishes, your friend, and continued prosperity to you, Marty, Fiend from Athens, Georgia. All right, so before we look at the toy, let's look at, he also sent another little pack of stickers, all sorts of stickers here. This one's very cool. It's like a David Bowie stormtrooper and some little tiny ones. Look at those. Very cool. All right, and let's take a look at the toy here. It's very neat. And oh, he has multiple heads. Let's look at this one. It's like a barbarian bootleg. And there he is with like a Warduke shield head. Look at how cool that is. I absolutely love it. Very cool. And he's got a detachable head so you can switch it to this sort of like grotesque Beastman style. So look at that. Very cool. I love it. This is excellent. I will put this someplace lovely up in the house. So that is what we got from our good friend Fiend from Athens, Georgia. I dropped the other head. Hold on, let me just put that back in the bag. And well, I see where it is. It's going down into the nebulous zone. We'll have to get that after the show. Moving right along, let's see what else we got here on our list. Aha! We got an action figure from Green Plastic Tunnels, and this one is very cool. There we go, Green Plastic Tunnels. Now, Green Plastic Tunnels is a fellow by the name of Andrew Geddes, and his father is Stephen Geddes, who some of our toy geeks out there might know that Stephen Geddes was one of the principal designers and sculptors of the original Kenner Star Wars line and some of the Hasbro action figures as well. So he is the son of, you know, one of the founders of this whole culture, this whole scene, this whole obsession with toys. His dad made them. And they were both featured last year and virtually assembled. We had a two-part interview with both of them, so go and check it out. It's a very good interview, and you can learn about the history of toys and some fun stories, some Easter eggs that are hidden on old Star Wars toys, all sorts of interesting things. Now, Andrew has very interesting concepts when it comes to designing his own toys, because you see, his father had these sort of prototype versions around the house that he got to play with before they were made. And so they were done in odd colorways, and, you know, before they were actual toys, he got to play with them. And so some of that comes out in his work. So let's take a look at this from Green Plastic Tunnels. They're getting a little bit of glare on there. Maybe it's because it's that white, that hot white light, but there we go. And then we can see maybe a close-up of the figure there. Very cool. From Green Plastic Tunnels, and on the back it is signed by Andrew, and this is 1 of 1. So this is a very rare figure that we got from Green Plastic Tunnels. So very cool, and I would say everyone, if you want, go and check out Virtually Assembled in the links below. You can also find that it's archived on our Toybox Theater Facebook page. We also have it archived there. And go watch the show and check out the interview with Andrew and Steven. It's very interesting if you're interested in the history of toys and toy culture. All right, so that is very cool. And now, let's see. Now, this is super fun. I got some packages from a company called Simian Cheese. Simeon Cheese, and the fellow who makes Simeon Cheese, I told him I was Toybox, and then he went and watched our show, and he sent me another box. He was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He loved the show, and he said, well, I'll send you some bonus things to show. So go and find Simeon Cheese. Their stores also, all these people's stores are down in the links if you see something that you like and you want to support these artists, which I highly encourage you do. That's kind of the reason we do this show. Go and support them and buy some things from Simeon Cheese. They include lots of fun extras, and their toys are very cool and very affordable. And so we got this big old package here. First, right off the bat, we got some of that stuff. Some bubble wrap. And let's see what we got here. All right, well, I'll have to unpack this. It is packed with stuff, so let's see. First, on top, we have, look at this. It's a little, I don't know if you can see it there, but it's a little hamburger helper hand. You remember him? It was a little stop-motion animated puppet to sell some sort of meat product that you mix with noodles and sauce. Rather disgusting, but the toy's cute, and so we got a little hamburger helper guy. Put him there. And then we got some little packages here, so let's open these up. In this one, ooh, I like that quite a bit. It's a witch with a bat. Look at that. Of course, I love that. Little witch with a bat. I know just where that's going to go, upstairs in the toy castle. And also, in this one, we have another one, but it's in a different color. It's pink, so that's very cool. We got two little witches, and here we have a little Dracula. Very cool. Little blurry, but we can zoom in on it. There we go. Little Dracula. Look at that. Got a little Dracula there. This thing is just absolutely packed with fun. Now this one is very cool. It's a Cycloptopus. Cycloptus. I don't even know how to say that, but look at how awesome it is. So it's a little Cyclops monster, an unstoppable titan. Very cool. From Simeon Cheese. More bubble wrap. Oh, and here we go. Here's all of the stickers. Tons of stickers. We got a little pin of the logo there. And we got a banana. And another banana. And another logo sticker. And this sticker, which is hilarious. It says, worst toy ever. And then a couple more of the logo stickers. So those are very cool. And let's see what else we have here. Okay, this looks like a little executioner carrying a severed head and a knife. So that's a little ghoulish. And here we have, oh, it looks like a little bit, some little overpour figures of some creepy eyeballs. So let's see if we can. Some little overpour eyeballs. And here's a little zombie skull with the brain exposed. That's very cool. And let's see what else we have here. Oh, look at this. It says Vinnie Barber Rainbow. Vinnie Barber Rainbow, and that's famous John Travolta character from Head of the Class, I think. Or what was that show called? I'm just kidding. It's Welcome Back, Kotter, of course. Welcome Back, Kotter. And look at the back. It's got a little operation of a Vinny that you can play with. Very cool. I love this one. Vinny Barber Rainbow. That's very neat. I love it. So, welcome back, Cotter. Yes, I knew that. Of course, I knew that. It wasn't head of the class. That was the show with Howard Hessman, R.I.P. So, let's see. And then finally we have this, which is called, very cool. We have the card here. There's the front. Mork and Monkey bootleg 2-piece figure set. And then the back of the card is very cool. It has some little free cutouts. Look at how cool that is. Shazbot. Nanu. It's Mork and Monkey. And then here are the toys. And these are quite excellent. I have to tell you, I am holding them in my hand. And they have a very gratifying weight to them. And it's a very crisp and clean casting. I can't even see where the mold seams are. So these are excellently cast, great little figures here, Mork and Monkey. All right, so that was all we had in that box, but he sent us another package, so we're gonna find out what is in that package in just a second. And remember, this is all stuff from last year, from virtually assembled. We didn't even get to the live in-person stuff from this year. This show is going to be amazing. All right. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we have here. Let me see if I can find a place to put that right here. All right. And let's see what's in this one. This is the bonus box from Simian Cheese. And like I said, all of our artists are featured links in the description below. So if you see something that you like, go and buy it, you know? Go and buy it from them. And also if you like our show and you want to buy something from me, go to my shop or just send me a donation. The show's free. I mean, how much is it worth to you for us to produce it every week? $10, $20, $50, $100? The sky is the limit. All right. So here is a little note right on the top. And it says, Dear Toybox, hey, I'm not sure why I felt compelled to send you this exhilarating box of weirdness. But a true unboxing needs a lot of random, creepy stuff, right? I mean, you are a witch after all. Take care and thanks again, Joe. And that's from Simeon Cheese. So let's see what we got here. All sorts of things. We got right off of the bat more stickers. And these are very cool. There's a Simeon Cheese hand. Whoa, we're getting a little psychedelic here. Getting a little blurry. There we go. Simeon Cheese hand. It's a monkey's paw. I get it. It's a monkey's paw. So you can make wishes on that if you like wishes and want horrible consequences. And another Simeon Cheese logo sticker. And then, let's see. Oh, I love these. It's a little fake Bubba teeth. You may see these appear on one of my ragamuffins. Let's see. So those are little grody teeth. I might use those for one of my toys. And a little cockroach. And let's see, here we have a colored growing spider. So if you like Spider-Man and like to jump around in your house, there's that. And let's see here, we have, ooh, I love this. This looks like a little, what is that, a spleen or something. It's a uterus. It's a little uterus toy. Look at that, how cute. And, let's see, we have so many things in here. A little glow-in-the-dark skeleton hand. And a little mummy. And a bunch of little tiny stuff. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a... I don't want to open it because I don't want to lose it, but it looks like it's a little dinosaur Stegosaurus puzzle set that we can put together. But we have a lot to go through here, so I'll have to do that in my own free time. Sorry if you're desperate for me to open it. Maybe we'll have another live special where I put together the Stegosaurus puppet and puzzle. Let's see. This one is in a little bubble. It's locked very tight. And inside, it's like a little pixelated piggy. Little pixel pig. Or maybe it's a dog. I don't know. So we got one of those. And there's something in bubble wrap, so that might be the main event. So let's see what else we have. We have a little eyeball. One of those little eyeballs. And... I love this. It's a glow-in-the-dark witch finger. Wait a second. Let me do this. Glow-in-the-dark witch finger. And here we have a dinosaur glider that we can put together and fly in the yard. That'll be fun. Ooh, I love these. I already have some of these, so now we have another one. It's a little glow-in-the-dark kitty cat. Those are excellent, and a little storm cloud, little mad vampire storm cloud. And here we have the main event, a little squirty frog, and a whole little egg full of little baby dinosaurs. Look at that. And finally, that. Oh, there's one more thing, and it is. Ooh, I like this one. It's another little face, and this one is a shrunken head, like that movie. And finally, another little skeleton that you can put together, and he's all in pieces here. Let's open this one. Or maybe he's like a gummy, sticky skeleton man. I don't know. I'm going to open it. Let's just go for it. Oh yeah, he's like a wacky wall crawler guy. He's all sticky and gross. So he can dance to this song quite well. All right, and that is what we have from Simeon Cheese. Thank you so much, Simeon Cheese, for all of this bounty of fun. And we'll get to playing with all of that tonight, now that I finally opened it all up. I will. I'll throw it right at her, but not on camera. That was my toy haul from last year, virtually assembled. Go check out the show if you didn't get to see it last year. It's quite entertaining, and it's 16 hours of programming produced by myself and Gen Ben Media and our friends at Jokerjokertv, along with our co-hosts Matt Casal and FETTish. So great show. It's full of cartoons and puppet shows, in between interviews with artists, toy commercials. It's jam-packed, and it's great fun. So if you're interested in toy culture and learning about more of bootleg toys, there's studio crawls where artists show their studios, all sorts of things. So check that out in the description, and the way to find it is right down over here. Right down there. All right, now, let's get to what we got this year. Just last weekend was Assembly Required 2022. And like you heard from Matt earlier, it was our most successful yet. It was amazing. It was lots of fun. It was great to see all of our friends. And we had some amazing artists on hand. and I got some awesome stuff. So let's see what we got here. First up on our list, we have MJC, which is the toy company of Matt Cassell, who is the director and founder of the show. And from him, I got this piece here, which, let me cut to my camera, is a General Childish from Flash Gordon, reimagined as a Fisher-Price Little People. Now, the thing about this toy is, this is something, when I was a kid, I always wanted a toy of this guy, and they never made one. Of course, they made Ming the Merciless and Flash Gordon and other characters from the movie, but they never made a Childish, and he's a very cool iron-faced major domo of Ming the Merciless, so I got that very cool figure, and this one here is 8 of 8 in a limited run, so look at that. Very cool. There might be some more of those left online. I am not sure. Let's see, and now next on our list we have some objects from our good friend Figure Fetish. Oh, and I should remind you all that a lot of these artists we have done featured spotlights on What's in the Box before, so you can go back and search old episodes and learn more about these artists and see what they sent to me in mystery packages. So we did get some things from Figure Fetish, and let's see this. This is, it says, Les Petites Fêtes Home. And that is, I guess it translates to little fat homies. And there they go. There's one there. It's a little fat homie. And here is another one. Very, very cute. Little fat homies. And they're done in the classic muscle figure colorway. So those will go great on our muscle figure shelf. So that's very fun. And here we have a little tiny version of a Han Solo in carbonite. That's very cool. And then finally from Figure Fetish we have a Saint Leia. So there she is. Very cool. I know exactly where she's going to go in the house as well. And if you never watched our episode on Figure Fetish, I have to say that is, to this day, one of my favorite episodes that we've ever made, so go and check it out. It's relevant to right now because everyone's into, you know, Mandalorian and Boba Fett. So go and check that episode out after this if you never saw it. It's a really good one. And so there we got from Figure Fetish. Now we also got some things from our friends at Jokerjokertv, which is also Mr. Blank Toys. So let's look at some of the things we got from Mr. Blank Toys and Jokerjokertv. First, we got this little weird eyeball ring. Flesh-colored eyeball ring. Very cool. And a little Jokerjokertv button. You can go and like and subscribe to Jokerjokertv. And like and subscribe to Toybox Theater while you're at it. That's our channel. Here's some stickers. It's Jokerjokertv sticker. Here's one that says rejected. Ooh. And here's one from Mr. Blank's band called The Rat Babies. All right, and finally another Jokerjokertv sticker in the little TV. So some stickers from Jokerjokertv. You can check them out. They do a weekly show on Thursday nights at 6:30 Eastern Time, and it's very fun. It's like a classic. It reminds me of a show called JB TV when we were kids that was on, but it's like a mix of all sorts of things, animation, rock videos, music videos, and more. So go and check out Jokerjokertv. Very fun. Let's see. And now, next on the list, we have Throwaway Toys. We got some gifts from our friends from Throwaway Toys. which are very cool. And first of all, I got this. There we are. There is Throwaway Toys, our good friend Fritz. And he gave me this, which is a Mego collector's book. Mego made a lot of wonderful toys in the 1980s. Some of the most beloved toys of all times. So there is a book, a compendium of all of the Mego toys. So you know what I'll be reading tonight. And there's all sorts of cool things in here. Let's see if we can just find a cool look at this. Look at that. That's Inspector Timeline, or what's he called? Inspector Spacetime. There he is in his traveling porta potty or whatever he does there. So that's very cool, and all sorts of fun things in here. There was some sort of bookmark that I just stumbled upon. I don't know what that page was for. It's to just to the publishing company. Maybe I'll fill that out, and they'll send me a bonus thing. All right, so there we have that. And then I also got this from Throwaway Toys, which I'm very excited about. I've wanted for a very long time. It's a helmet to a 1980s. Let's see if we can get that in focus. Yeah, look at that! That is exciting! It's a helmet to a 1980s Beast Ribbon Dune figure from LJN, and I have the figure, but I never had the helmet, so that's very cool, and I have one of those now. And then also, we got this. We have a new member of our frog band. So we have a new member of the frog band there, and thank you to Fritz for that. This is some great stuff. Very excited to have it. All right, now we're going to move on to page 2. So much more to go through. A real marathon. Hold on, let me get a drink. I'm just going to have a drink real quick. I hope you're all enjoying our big live special wrap-up, going over Assembly Required, Asheville's Designer Toy Expo. All right, so next up on our list, we have some things from our dear friend Edwin Solis, who we shared a table with, as we have in the past. We have some great episodes about Edwin, of what's in the box. You can go and check those out. So here we have this little baby artist fetus in a jar. Look at that. And I got this from Edwin because I absolutely love it, and this will go great. See that there? A little Mexican bootleg that will go great with our Scary Terry collection. So that will go great with our Scary Terry collection, which we have a whole bunch of them upstairs. We love Scary Terry and all of his haunting of nightmares on his famous Elmwood Street, Mulberry Street. We saw it on Mulberry Street, right? All right. Moving right along. Oh, now this is exciting. Those of you that have watched our show recently, since we've been back online, know that we did an episode a couple weeks ago on our friend Remakes Plethora, and we got some great things from Remakes Plethora. So let's take a look at that. And hopefully... Alright, so we got some cool things from Remakes Plethora. Go and see the episode that we did on them. If you haven't seen it, it's very fun. So first up, we got this, which is super cool. It's an Orville Peck. Orville Peck. If you don't know, Orville Peck is probably my favorite modern country western crooner. I really enjoy Orville Peck. I love his music quite a bit, and Remakes knew that, and that's how I scored this beauty. An Orville Peck action figure. Look at that. That is very cool. And then also, I got this, which is... This was probably one of my favorite toys in the entire show. I kept looking at it over and over and over all weekend long, and I can't believe I got one of these. I absolutely love it. Check it out. It is a Childish Gambino. This is America.
Troy and Abbott in the morning.
So there we go. Childish Gambino. Look at that. Very cool. Excellent, excellent toy there. Let's see if we can get him to stand up a little bit. But, cool. Cool. I love it. Thank you so much, Remakes Plethora, for this. One of my absolute favorites. And then, you know, friends, Remakes Plethora is just an absolute darling. And I noticed that they had just slipped this into my bag as a little bonus prize. So look at that. It is... I got this just stuck in my bag. The Rutger Hauer classic Hobo with a Shotgun DVD. So this is the not rated version. So that's fun. So we'll have to check that out maybe later on tonight. Thank you so much. I know, bonus. This is the life of Toybox. You get the bonus Hobo with a Shotgun DVDs. Yes! Amazing. So thank you to Remakes for that. And we love all of the things that we got from Remakes Plethora. Moving right along. Now, as fans of our show will know, and people who know me know that I love the Glyos line of action figures. And so we did get one Glyos figure from Warlords of Wor. There it is, Warlords of Wor, one of our favorite makers of Glyos that make figures in the Battle Tribes line. You can find them at Man or Monster Studios online. They have lots of cool things. Yes, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I was lucky to score one of these. It is, let's see, a Grampnar. Grampnar from Warlords of Wor, and a very cool colorway. I think that is perhaps inspired by Crystar. Do you say Crystar, or do you say Crystar? Because some people say Crystar. I always said Crystar. But if anyone remembers Crystar, it was a line of toys and a Marvel comic book from the 1980s. And the figures were half crystal and half lava. Well, some of them. There was one in-betweener that was like an uncle of the two warring brothers that was half crystal and half lava. But basically it was crystal people that hated lava people, and they were fighting a big war. But I love it, and look at all the bonus things now inside there. Now, if you don't know about Warlords of Wor and Glyos figures, these are all interchangeable. You can take them apart and mix them up with your other Glyos figures. It's tons of fun. It's like mixing designer toys with Legos. So We did a 2-part episode of Glyos last year, and we're going to do another Glyos episode again soon. So keep a lookout for that. Crystar. I always pronounce it Crystar. Yes, that's same for me. I say Crystar. Some people say Crystar. Doesn't sound right, but I think that is inspired. And if Brandon, you're watching out there, let us know. Is this inspired by Crystar? Crystar? I don't know, but it seemed like it to me, and that's why I liked it, and that's why I got it. So very cool from Warlords of Wor. Next up, we have a very cool one here from Michael Morse Art Toys. Michael Morse Art Toys was also in our virtual festival last year, and I saw this and I didn't get one, and then he had more of them this year, and so I was very happy to get one. And if you remember in the show, I was talking about how much I liked it, but here it is. It's a, if you can read it, it's a Chewy Babaka. Chewy Babaka, so it's like a bubblegum Chewbacca. Chewy Baka. Look at that. And he's colored like bubblegum, like a big wad of gum. I absolutely love it. It's a very cool toy. And I know exactly where that's going to go, up in the toy castle. Now I also got this darling sticker from JellyKoe. JellyKoe. All right. Don't. So we got this from JellyKoe. Here we go. Officially haunted. Look at that. So officially haunted, and it looks like it has a little bat up on the head there. Oh, it's a little bat flying around our screen. So unfortunately, JellyKoe knew about our show too late. They did attend. They were lovely people. I enjoyed meeting them. Their products are amazing, but they found out too late, so they weren't actually featured in the expo, but they want to come next year, and I think that they should, because their stuff is great. And they gave me this sticker, and they said, let's be friends. And I was like, absolutely. Of course we should be friends. All right, and so that was from JellyKoe. All right, now we have some very cool things here. Coming up from Mountain Town Toys. Mountain Town Toys apparently is from the town of Ellijay, Georgia, and all of their toys and things, they have their own makerspace, which is something that I absolutely support and endorse. They have a makerspace that has a tool library, and that bat is back. It's like a little bat demon flying around haunting us here. Officially haunted. It's like that sticker. But the Ellijay Makerspace, and that's where the toys and all of these things are made and produced by Mountain Town Toys, and they have a lot of cool stuff. So let's take a look. Now, they're doing a lot of this sort of public domain, royalty-free, golden age superheroes. So they're printing little comics, and you can get these from them. Of course, you know I love comics, so I had to get a whole assortment of these. So there's Black Terror, and here we have Microface, and here's an old, look at this one, Captain Marvel. I had to get it with this clown. I mean, how could I pass that one up? And here is Daredevil Battles the Claw. These are all classic Golden Age characters from the 1940s. Here's Fletcher Hanks. I love Fletcher Hanks. Space Hawk. Look at that. You can see some of the artwork in here is just magnificent. Fletcher Hanks is one of the granddaddies of modern comics that really came up with this weirdo style that I think was maybe inspired Basil Wolverton. So we got that one, and finally we have this one, the Big Three, featuring the Blue Beetle. And then also I got this little sticker from Mountain Town Toys of Stardust the Super Wizard. Stardust the Super Wizard is probably my favorite of Fletcher Hanks' characters, and I have a big collection of that upstairs, so this is a very cool sticker. I really like it. And then, look at this. We got a little Black Terror action figure as well from their fun-sized Heroes line, Mountain Town Toys. And now what I like about this, very clever, it has one of those little pop-off blister packs, so you can pop it off and take out the toy, so you can actually play with it. And this one's cool. It has little articulation. So it has magnetic articulation there. Whoop. There. Whoop. So look at that. I got my very own Black Terror action figure, 3 3/4 scale. Very cool. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And these were rather affordable. So if you're into collecting designer and bootleg toys, check out Mountain Town Toys. They have some pretty affordable stuff and some pretty cool stuff. They have an online toy store. I was just looking at it today, in fact. So that is neat. And they have a makerspace down there in Ellijay, Georgia. So let's see. Moving right along, we have what else? Well, a few more things here. We have from... This thing just keeps... I have this little demon bat that keeps just flying around into my screen. Go. There's more of them. There! Get out of here! I'm trying to do a toy show. It's going on an hour already. We want to wrap this up. So let's see here. We have from Mythos in My Pocket. Mythos in My Pocket. These are most excellent, and I can't wait to show you this. I absolutely loved it. One of my favorite things in the whole show. I couldn't pass it up. Check this out. It's a little tiny Edgar Allan Poe and a Red Death. Look at the sculpt on that Red Death. It is just exquisite, really exquisite toys. And look at the card Absolutely beautiful. Loved this one. Couldn't pass it by. And this was my favorite color. They had these in different colors, but I think it really popped in this green. That Red Death is just magnificent. So I loved that. And so that was from Mythos in My Pocket. Yes, you're enjoying the bat haunting, Come on. I'm trying to do a show here. The toy castle is infested with demon bats. All right, moving right along, I'm very excited to show you this one. Now, this toy, I felt, this year, wins the award for most immaculate casting. This is an incredibly casted figure by a relatively newcomer in the business from Skull and Void Toys. We got the Doom Tracker, and there's what he looks like. Look at that artwork. Fantastic. The Doom Tracker, probably the most immaculate casted toy. Now, if we can see this close up, I should probably just take it out and show you, but this here is a 3 3/4 action figure. It is fully articulated, so it has 5 points of articulation, which is incredibly rare, and it's all hand casted, which is amazing. And if you can see, there's this little tiny piece that holds a weapon on his backpack that is so fragile and so amazing. I can't even believe that it was casted. Oh, there, you can see it. That holds this little spear here. And so really incredible piece. I think all of our friends picked one up because it's really quite beautiful. And, much promise from Skull and Void. And this is their first toy, the Doom Tracker. It has some other accessory things that you can get to go with it, but really, they're working on a new figure, and I can't wait to see it. This is Chef's Kiss. This wins the award for Best Cast. I mean, I can't see any seams on it. It's just beautiful. So I loved that figure quite a bit, and I know that I wasn't the only one because I'm seeing everyone post their toy hauls, and almost everyone got one of these because they're very nice. Let's see. Oh, and now I hope our good friend Rigel the Clown is watching, because I got a special present for Rigel the Clown. I know he's going to love this, and I saw it and I said, I have to get this. It has to be. And so I saw it and I got it from for our good friend Rigel the Clown, who we do vaudeville shows with. There he is, showing off our new t-shirt. Way to plug in a little commercial there. So I got this for our friend Rigel the Clown, and here it is. It is the machine! The machine! The machine! Look at that. So I couldn't pass that up. That's for our good friend Rigel the Clown. He's a big fan of the machine. And this came from Mr. Dan Productions. And so I also got some little stickers. I'll show you the stickers in there as well. Mr. Dan Productions. There we go. And so we got, let's see. And those are his kids, I believe. We're also there the first day. And there's that one. And I got 2 of that. And we got this one that says Satire Bootleg Figs. And got 3 of that one, so I can give a set to Rigel the Clown, and there's a set to me. So look at that. Yes, I love the machine, and I saw this action figure of the machine, and I couldn't pass it up. I was like, Rigel is absolutely going to love this. I hope you're watching at home, because this one's coming to you. You know, I don't always just buy toys for myself. Sometimes I give them to my friends, but don't tell anyone. So that is an excellent piece that came to us from JellyKoe Toys by way of Mr. Dan Productions. So that is very cool. And finally, we have some things from Mr. Hamilton. Now, Mr. Hamilton and the Chump Change Variety Show, he actually was our house guest for the weekend as well. And he gave me an entire mystery box on the way out. He said, no, I want to give it to you. So we got a mystery box from Mr. Hamilton. And if you were watching our show, I think we did an episode on him maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I can't even remember all of the weeks. It's like packed with fun every weekend. Every weekend there's fun in my world. Thank you. Thank you. So first off, from the Chump Change Variety Show, we got a little t-shirt. Let's take a look at that. Very cool. This one's probably going to be for Jen Ben. As you know, I will never wear anything but black. I only wear black. But there's a cute t-shirt in lavender for Jen Ben. And then we have this mystery box. So let's see what's inside. All sorts of little things. All right, so there's two little boxes in there, and then some little things. Oh, look at this. Right in the bottom. It's a bonus safety pin. You never know when you could need one of those. So bonus safety pin. And let's see. Here we have a little sticker pack and pin. It says cool shit. It's a big boy sticker and pin from the Chump Change Variety Show. And I love the packaging there. And this one says spooky fun little monster buddy. And look at that. There's a Bride of Frankenstein and a regular Frankenstein and a creature from the Black Lagoon and a wolfman and a Nosferatu and some sort of ghouly-looking ghoul. Groovy ghouly at the bottom. All right, so we got that, and then we got two little boxes here, so who knows what's inside of that. Let's take a look. Wrapped delicately in some bubble wrap. Oh, look at that. How delightful. It's a little... It's a little baby Frankenstein. Look at how cute that is. It's a little baby Frankenstein. And I should remind you all that if you like anything that you've seen in the show or want to see more from any of these artists, check the description below. In order of the show, I listed all of the people that we featured tonight. And, go and find Assembly Required Asheville Designer Toy Expo on Instagram or Facebook, and you can find out, just follow it down, do a little research. You can find out all the artists that have been featured in Assembly Required over the years. And I did smell the bubble wrap because maybe it has perfume on it or something. It's scented. I don't know what it smells like. It smells like something, that's for sure. But you can find toys from all of these people. Some of these things are still available. You can go and buy them. Support your artist. I should remind you, also support your favorite cartoon, which, remember, this show we do for you is free and takes us a long time to make and produce. So you can send us a donation or go and buy some things from us as well. And look at this one. This one I think I like even more. It's a little baby. Ooh, a little baby creature from the Black Lagoon. Look at that. Darling. Absolutely darling. Look at that. Very cute. So, little baby creature. And so those are some things that we got from Mr. Hamilton. And the Chump Change Variety Show. I know that he has more of these in his shop, so if you're interested in them, go and check that out. Now, also, as part of Assembly Required every Saturday night of the festival since the first year, this is our 4th year, we also host a special puppet slam, and that is hosted by Toybox, myself, and I also perform some puppet shows there, and this year, so it was hosted by me, and I debuted a world premiere new piece, which I'll be doing probably quite a bit now that it exists. Also in the show, we had our very good friend, Mr. Lion Forest Hill, the artistic director of the Columbia Marionette Theater, and a prolific and amazing meticulous artist and one of my very best friends. Also in the show was, who else? Next, we had the Mean Kids Puppets, which did a hilarious 2-part show that everyone loved in the audience. And finally, we had a little burlesque and sideshow act by Veronica Winters. And that was lots of fun. So we did the Wham Bam Puppet Slam as the after party. And I should tell you that I also got some presents from our good friend Lion Hill. He gave me before he left. So let's just take a look at that. Just here we got this he gave me. It's a little Knight Rider kit car. Look at how cool that is. You see the little light going back and forth there, just like a Cylon. Do you know that in the future, Kit becomes a Cylon? And that's the origin of Cylons in Battlestar Galactica. And then he also gave me this coloring book of Green Arrow. And I think that's mostly because he is a fan of Green Arrow. But I like him fine. So, I like this Martian Manhunter one here. Alright, and so, Well, that is almost our entire show for this weekend. However, before we go, I'd like... Oh, yes. As you see, we're plagued with demon bats, so if we could use your help out there in our studio audience to get rid of some of them, it is one of the new toys that I made for the festival is the demon bat. You can buy these in our store tonight. There it is, the demon bat, which has been plaguing us throughout the evening. And there is the little card art. Yep, there's more of them. And we also have these made for the show. And we have leftovers, limited edition, glow-in-the-dark Toybox figures. There you go. You can get some of those. And then we also have some of these. Bootleg Estrellas de la Lucha Libre Space Estrellas. And these are little Stormtrooper Luchador Mexican bootlegs. You can get your very own, yes, in our store, which is toyboxtheater.square.site. Link is in the comments. You can buy some of our new toys in the shop now. You can also just donate money and say, oh, however much you want. Say, we appreciate you, Toybox, being here week after week after week after week. So if you like our show, donate money. Please make sure to follow and subscribe and do all the things to all of the artists that you've seen tonight. All the links are down below. Also make sure to follow Assembly Required to keep posted on updates. And people are posting their toy hauls, which, I have quite enjoyed looking at what other people have got from the expo as well. So go and check that out. Boy, I have a lot of toys to clean up now. Thanks for watching. See you next week.